We come to the Shorter Catechism, question number 16, as we continue this study in the subject of sin at the moment. So, question 18 asks the question: did all mankind fall in Adam's first transgression? We were thinking last time of Adam and Eve taking the forbidden fruit and the seriousness of that, because they're basically shaking their fist at God and saying, we'll go our own way. So the question today is asking, did all mankind fall with Adam when he committed that sin? So what's the answer? The covenant being made with Adam, not only for himself, but for his posterity, all mankind, descending from him by ordinary generation, sinned in him, and fell with him in his first transgression. Now, let's break that up. The covenant being made with Adam, not only for himself, but for his posterity. The covenant is God's promise that if Adam obeyed God, if God indeed continued to be Adam's master and Adam did what was right, Adam would have the promise of everlasting life. That was signified in the garden with the tree of life, which he could eat of. The other tree he couldn't eat of, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. By not eating of it, Adam was saying, God, I'm letting you decide what is right and wrong. And if Adam continued to do that, let God decide what is right and wrong, he would have this wonderful promise of everlasting life. As a covenant, God was committing himself to Adam. Adam was to commit himself to God in return. But that covenant was not just made of Adam. Adam stood as our representative. We think of our Prime Minister, when he goes maybe to big international conferences and if treaties are signed, he is signing it not as himself, Boris Johnson as an individual, he's signing it as the Prime Minister of Her Majesty's government. He's signing it on behalf of the whole country. And in many ways, when he signs that treaty, we're all signing it. He's doing it as our representative, and the consequences of it all affect us. Take, for example, when the treaties were signed to go into the European Union, it affects us all. We all came in the European Union, and when it's signed for us to come out, so forth. Indeed. So, the Prime Minister acts as our representative. Same way, Adam was our representative before God. He is the first person. We all come from it. It says in that answer, all mankind descending from him by ordinary generation. We all come from Adam and Eve. Some people question whether Adam and Eve were historical characters. They've been taken away by the evolution of sin. Listen, the Bible is very clear. Jesus is clear. Adam and Eve were the first people made. We all come from them. And when Adam sinned, we all sinned with him. He was our representative. He stood on behalf of the human race. Our DNA was in him. We've all come from him. And indeed, when he sinned, we all sinned with him. When Adam took the forbidden fruit, we were all taking the forbidden fruit. As a race, mankind together, we were saying to God, we're going to go our own way. We're going to rebel against you. We're going to make our own rules. We were all shaking our fist at God. And we all fell with Adam's sin. That's something that maybe takes a wee bit of time to get our head around. What the Bible teaches is true. Adam stood as our representative. And you and I, we're as sinful as if it was you or I who took the forbidden fruit and said, God, I'm going my own way. And of course, we take that same decision in life regularly as we shut God out and refuse to go his way. So did all mankind fall in Adam's first transgression? The covenant be made with Adam not only for himself but for his posterity. All mankind descending from him by ordinary generation sinned in him and fell with him in his first transgression. Amen.